Hello, everyone. Wes Royce for WCLUradio.com, and I'm joined on FaceTime with newly sworn in Republican State Representative of the 23rd District, Steve Riley. Steve, how are you, sir?
Doing great this morning, Wes. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and I just wanted to talk with you a little bit here about your first day. Tell me about that. What was your first day like? Did they haze you at all, or did you have to go through any sort of orientation?
Well, no hazing at all. I went to an orientation in December for 3 days, and yesterday was a very interesting day. It's a very, very exciting day. Of course, they swore in 28 new representatives, 23 Republicans and 5 Democrats, and so there was a lot of pomp and circumstance. Obviously, new Speaker of the House, Jeff Hoover, was sworn in. So it was a very exciting event.
And that's got to be the buzz around Frankfort right now. Uh, and you're in a unique position. You're coming in as a member of the majority party of the House, which is Republican, for the first time in almost a century. Tell me what that's like around Frankfort and what people are saying about that.
Well, I think for the people that have been here, it's a very exciting event and a very different event. You know, for new people like myself, we've not been in that situation in the past, so it wasn't. I don't think it's meaningful in a lot of ways to us as it was to a lot of the other members of the General Assembly and a lot of the people that have been in Frankfurt for a number of years.
So tell me about this. Have you met anyone, like a senior legislator, that has maybe taken you under their wing a little bit and, kind of showed you the ropes at all?
Sure, obviously I know a lot of the guys are from the South Kentucky area, Bart Rowland, from Tompkinsville, and Jim DeCesare from Bowling Green, Michael Meredith from Brownsville. Talked to those guys a lot. David Gibbons from the Senate side from Greensburg. They have signed all of the new members a mentor. My mentor is Tim Moore from Elizabethtown. So they've done a really good job of trying to transition us into a new role as far as we're concerned.
So another thing I wanted to talk to you about is because you're going to have a session coming up pretty soon. What are going to be the sort of hot button issues that are facing you all coming up in the next session?
Well, I think, Wes, the biggest hot button issues right now are pro-business involved to try to get business legislation that will improve the business environment and create an environment which industries want to come into the state of Kentucky. So I think that's one of the big ones. There'll be also probably some social agendas that will pop up as we go along with our session this week. But we plan on getting some things done during this first week, which is, I think, unusual for the General Assembly.
Okay. I want to ask. So I've got a question for you on behalf of the constituency here, and that is, what type of representative do you feel like people should expect you to be? Do you feel like you're going to be the type of representative that is sort of a man of the people, keeping office hours and always answering calls? Or do you feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time building relationships and building Frankfurt relationships that can expand your influence, and then a byproduct of that would be the 23rd District's influence?
Well, I think, Wes, you have to be both. I agree. I think obviously you have to be aware of what your constituents are concerned about, and try to stay in tune and in touch with their concerns. So you have to be available for them, both via phone, email, text, whatever means necessary. So I think it's important to do that. Then I think it's also important to try to make the type of connections that you can that will improve the life of the citizens of the 23rd District, people of the Glasgow-Barron County area.
So, Steve, tell me, do you know of any committees that you're going to be placed on right away, given your expertise in education?
Yeah. Yes, well, that was made official yesterday. I'm on 3 committees. I am on the Education Committee, which I'll be the vice chair of, and I'm very excited about that opportunity, and we'll see what some of the things that come across on that. I'm also on the Health and Families Committee, which I think also important, and I have some background in that I have family members that are in the health industry, and also deal with a lot of things we dealt with in education as far as student services, child protection, those type of things. And then I'm also on the Economic Development Committee, which I think is important not only to the Commonwealth of Kentucky, but to
And finally, other than improving the Wi-Fi signal at at the state capitol. What do you think is the most important issue facing the 23rd district, and
Well,
what are your plans to address it?
I think we're like most states. We need better paying jobs for our citizens. I think that's important, not only for the Commonwealth, but it's very important for our area, for the 23rd district. So I think whenever you get people working and good paying jobs, I think it creates an environment which improves, a lot of things that you want to do for the citizens of the community, improves their daily lives.
Well, Steve, I know you want to get in there and get your hands dirty and get to work. So thank you for your time, and be sure to check in with us when you can and keep us up to date on what's going on in Frankfort.
I appreciate it. Yes, we'll be giving everybody more information whenever we get my email set up in my office. We're not going to be able to make that right now. We're working on some of those things, and I look forward to hearing from the people from the district. Thank you very much, boy.
Thank you, Steve. That's 23rd District Representative Steve Riley.